The Google logo has changed quite a lot, and a lot of people I don't think realize this yet. The thing is, I went to my wife, and if you're a logo designer or a designer in general, you'll actually get what I'm saying here. I went to my wife and I said, Naomi, they've changed the Google logo. It is very exciting. And then she'll go, oh cool, let's have a look. And she'll have a look and she'll come over and she'll see it and go, well, what's different? At that point, I'll just go, don't bother me. Naomi, don't bother me. That's what happens with the Google logo. Things go mental. The great thing about the Google logo being changed, it means that we get to have a good insight into how they actually changed the logo design. If you go and click on the link in the description below, it will tell you how they walked through it and how they actually came up with the logo itself, and it's really cool. What really wanted me to make this video is not because this Google company is like a huge company and you know they own YouTube and all this. It's not because of that. It's because of the way that they changed their logo design. It is so revolutionary and so different. Well, I won't say it's different or revolutionary, but what I will say is that it gives us designers a great insight into how we can change logo designs in the future, or how we can actually brand ourselves. You see, Google is a well-established company, so they already have a logo design and they already have branding, and everything goes within that branding. They wanted something new and fresh for the future ahead of them. A lot of companies now, like Apple, are changing logo designs very minimally because they're seeing that the design trend is going to be changing in the future. Google beforehand had like a nice serif font. Now it's sans serif, so it's really simple, simplistic, minimalist, and they're very basic shapes. If you read on the website, it'll actually say that they wanted to create something that was so easily recognizable. Now you see the colors that they use, they are recognizable, but the actual typography and the way that the text is made, the typeface, is pretty cool. They've made a font that goes hand in hand with the actual logo itself, and this is something that I've always wanted to do. But not only that, they actually made variations off the actual logo itself. The way that they really achieved the new logo was by stripping back everything that they knew by saying, what is the foundations of Google? And the colors red, green, blue, yellow are the foundation of the Google logo, and they haven't changed that. They've actually bumped up the saturation in a couple of the colors like red to make it pop more with the other colors, so it's a bit more minimalist and a bit more modern. That's what they've done. Things that helped me create some amazing logos is this book. I'm not being paid or anything to say this. It's called Logotype, and you can buy it. I think it's called Logo, and it's on Amazon, and I got it for like 13 quid. And it's a really good book. It basically just shows you a bunch of logos so you can actually see if you're copying someone else's design, or you can gather inspiration. And they're all cleverly inside of this book, and it really helps me come up with new ideas for some logos. So make sure you go and check out the Google logo, and make sure you actually go and research what they've done to actually change their logo and why they've done it. It's so important to work out how these big companies are changing their logos and why they're changing them, because that can really help us and influence us to be doing the same. Here's a little competition I want to try with some of you guys. If you're a designer, then I want you to get out Photoshop and Illustrator and start designing a Google logo for yourself. I want to see a new variation to the current Google logo that is now in place, and I want to see it in the way that you would do it and why you've done it. I want to see why you've made the changes you have and what you can do better next time. And I also want you guys to critique each other and become this sort of community thing. How good's that? Also, I've got a new font out, so make sure you go and check that font out. It's called Woodland, and you can download it from my website or one of these cards on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've really enjoyed this video, actually. A bit different, but there you go. Have a good one. See you in the next video.